am buckling my daughter into her car seat on a Sunday night, same routine we've done 100 times. Her backpack sits in the trunk, her stuffed rabbit, Mr. Hoppy, clutched against her chest. The streetlight catches her face, and I see it, a tear sliding down her cheek. Lily, what's wrong, sweetheart? She looks at me with eyes too old for 7 years, and she whispers 6 words that stop my heart. Mommy, don't make me go back. My ex-husband doesn't see me freeze. He's already walking back into his house, the porch light glowing behind him. His fiancée Vanessa stands in the doorway, arms folded, watching, but I see everything. The way Lily's hands shake, the way she won't let go of Mr. Hoppy, the way her voice cracks on the word back. My name is Rachel. I'm 34 years old. If you're watching this, please subscribe to Echo of Justice Stories and let me know where you're watching from. To understand what happened next, I need to take you back to the day my marriage ended and the custody war began. I'm 32 years old, sitting in a lawyer's office that smells like old carpet and desperation. My soon-to-be ex-husband, Marcus, sits across the table with his attorney, a man in a gray suit who uses words like amicable and what's best for the child. Marcus wants 50-50 custody, week on, week off. My lawyer, a woman named Patricia Chen, sharp-eyed and no-nonsense, leans toward me. You can fight this, but if there's no documented abuse or neglect, the court favors equal parenting time. Is there abuse? No. Not the kind you can photograph. Marcus never hit me, never screamed. He just disappeared into his phone, into his work, into the emotional absence that made me feel like I was raising Lily alone, even when he lived in the same house. But you can't put that in an affidavit, so I agree. 50-50, 1 week with me, 1 week with him. Lily is 5 years old, she'll adjust, Marcus says as we sign the papers. Kids are resilient, I don't argue, because what's the alternative? A court battle that drains my savings and traumatizes my daughter, I sign. 6 months later, Marcus moves in with Vanessa. She's 28, works in marketing, has an Instagram feed full of acai bowls and motivational quotes. She posts a photo of Lily on her first week there. Caption, stepmom life begins. Yeah, blessed, blended family. I stare at the photo. Lily is smiling, but her eyes look tired. She's holding Mr. Hoppy, but Vanessa has styled her hair in tight French braids. Lily never asks for I call Marcus. Can you ask Vanessa not to post pictures of Lily without asking me first? Rachel, she's excited. Don't make this difficult. I'm not trying to. Lily loves her. You should be happy. She has a positive female role model over here. I hang up. I don't trust my voice not to break. The first red flag comes 3 weeks later. I pick Lily up from Marcus' house. It's Sunday evening, 6 p.m., our usual exchange time. When Lily gets in the car, she's quiet. Not the normal tired from the weekend quiet, a different kind. How was your week, baby? Fine. What did you do? Stuff. I glance in the rearview mirror. She's staring out the window, hugging Mr. Hoppy. Did you have fun? She nods. Doesn't look at me. At home, I make her favorite dinner, mac and cheese with the good breadcrumbs on top. She picks at it. Not hungry, Vanessa says mac and cheese is junk food. I set my fork down. Did you eat this week? Yeah, Vanessa makes quinoa bowls and green smoothies. Lily is 7. She doesn't know what quinoa is, but she says the word like she's been corrected on it before I let it go, because what am I supposed to say? My ex-fiancé feeds my daughter vegetables. Second red flag, 2 months in. Lily comes home with a haircut, 4 inches gone. I didn't sign a permission slip. I didn't get a text. Vanessa said my hair was getting ratty. Lily says when I ask ratty, a word I've never heard my daughter use, I text Marcus. You need to ask me before making decisions like haircuts. His response comes 90 minutes later. Vanessa thought she needed a trim. Not a big deal. Stop overreacting. I stare at the message. Then I look at Lily sitting on the couch, running her fingers through her shortened hair. Do you like it, sweetheart? She shrugs. Vanessa says I look more grown up now. She's 7, third red flag, 4 months in. I'm folding laundry when Lily asks Mommy, why don't you have a job like Vanessa? I freeze. I do have a job, baby. I'm a teacher. Vanessa says teachers don't make real money. The words hang in the air. Not Lily's words echoes. I sit down on the edge of her bed. Did Vanessa say that to you? Lily looks at her hands. She said, you and Daddy split up because you didn't try hard enough. My chest tightens, Lily. That's not true. She said Daddy's happier now. I pull her into my lap. She's small for 7, still fits perfectly against my chest. Baby grown-up stuff is complicated, but I need you to know the divorce wasn't your fault, and it wasn't because I didn't try. She nods against my shoulder, but I feel it, the poison dripping in. If you've ever had someone else rewrite Your story to your own child. You know this rage. It's quiet. It sits in your stomach like a stone. Drop a comment right now. What would you have done? Because what I did next, I should have done sooner. I start keeping a journal. My therapist, Dr. Mira Okafor, suggested during one of our Tuesday sessions, document everything she says, not because you're building a case, because you need to track patterns, emotions, lie dates, don't. So I write March 12th. Lily comes home saying Vanessa told her I baby her too much. March 19th, Lily refuses to eat dinner, says she's watching her carbs like Vanessa. March 24, Marcus cancels my FaceTime call during his week, says Lily was too busy. April 2nd, Lily's teacher, Ms. Romero, emails me. Lily seems distracted lately. Is everything okay at home? I respond. Which home? Ms. Romero doesn't reply. April 10, 3:45 p.m. In the pickup line at Lily's school. She climbs into the back seat, throws her backpack down, and buckles herself in. How was school? Fine. What did you do? Stuff. Same script, different day. But when we get home, she leaves her backpack by the door. And when I go to unpack it to check for permission slips or graded work, I find something a drawing. It's on purple construction paper, crayon, the kind of art that 7-year-olds make without self-consciousness. There are 3 people. One is tall with yellow hair, Vanessa. One is medium height with brown hair, Marcus, and one is small Lily. They're standing in front of a house, smiling at the bottom in Lily's careful handwriting. My family am not in it. I sit on the kitchen floor holding the drawing and something inside me cracks. I call my best friend Jordan. They've known me since college, seen me through the marriage, the pregnancy, the divorce. She drew a family portrait, I say. My voice is shaking and I'm not in it. Jordan doesn't tell me I'm overreacting. Doesn't say kids draw weird stuff all the time. They just say, what do you need? I don't know. Do you think she's unsafe? I think about it. Really think no. Not physically, emotionally. I close my eyes. Yes. April 15, I reach out to Patricia, my lawyer. I forward her the journal entries, the drawing, the text messages from Marcus. She calls me back the same day. Rachel, I'm going to be honest with you. None of this is enough to modify custody. She's being alienated from me. I believe you, but the court needs evidence. Concrete documented harm, a child drawing a picture. Without you in it isn't legal grounds. So what do? Keep documenting. If Lily starts saying she doesn't want to go record it, if there's a specific incident, we can file for an emergency evaluation. But right now, you wait. I hang up. I'm a teacher. I have a master's degree. I've read every parenting book on the shelf and am powerless. April 22. Lily starts wetting the bed. She hasn't done this since she was 4. I don't shame her. I just wash the sheets, help her into clean pajamas, and hold her. It's okay, baby. Accidents happen. She cries into my shoulder. Don't tell Daddy. Why not? Vanessa says only babies wet the bed. I pull back. Look at her. Did this happen at Daddy's house? She nods. What did Vanessa say? She made me sleep on a towel, said I had to learn. My hands shake. I keep my voice calm. How many times? Lily, 3. I text Marcus that night. Lily's been having accidents. Did this happen at your place? No response for 2 hours. Then Vanessa handled it. It's under control. May 1st, it's exchange day. I'm driving Lily back to Marcus' house. She's quiet in the back seat, Mr. Hoppy in her lap. We pull up. Marcus is on the porch, phone in hand. I unbuckle her. She doesn't move, Lily. I don't want to go. My heart stops. Why, sweetheart, I want to stay with you, baby. It's Daddy's week. I know her voice is so small. I look at her. Really look. She's pale thinner than she was 2 months ago. There are shadows under her eyes. Lily, is something happening at Daddy's house? She shakes her head too fast. You can tell me I'm fine, Mommy. But her hands are gripping Mr. Hoppy so hard, her knuckles are white. I walk her to the door. Marcus takes her hand. Hey, kiddo, ready for an awesome week? She nods, doesn't smile. Vanessa appears behind him. Lily, I made your favorite cauliflower rice stir fry. Lily's favorite is spaghetti. I drive home and sit in my driveway for 20 minutes staring at nothing. May 8th, Sunday evening, 6 school p.m. I pull up to Marcus' house for pickup. Lily walks out slowly, backpack over one shoulder, Mr. Hoppy dragging on the ground. I get out, open her door, help her in, and that's when she says it. Mommy, don't make me go back. I don't drive away. I buckle Lily in, close her door, walk back to the porch. Marcus is already halfway inside. Marcus. He turns. We need to talk. Can it wait? Vanessa and I have dinner plans. No. Something in my voice stops him. He steps back onto the porch. Lily just told me she doesn't want to come back here. His expression hardens. She's 7. She probably doesn't want to go to bed on time either. This is different, Rachel. You're being dramatic. She's losing weight. She's wetting the bed. She drew a family portrait and I wasn't in it. He folds his arms. So you're mad about a crayon drawing. I'm concerned about our daughter. Vanessa steps out. Is there a problem? This is between me and Marcus. She doesn't leave. Lily's been perfectly fine. Here. Maybe the issue is the transition. You know, some kids act out when they have to go back to the less structured home. I stare at her. Excuse me. I'm just saying we have routines here. Bedtimes, healthy meals. Maybe she's stressed going back to, stop, my voice is ice. You don't get to psychoanalyze my daughter. Marcus steps between us. Okay. Everyone calm down. I am calm and I'm telling you something is wrong. Then maybe you should talk to a therapist. Vanessa says I ignore her. Marcus. I'm asking you as her father check in with her. Really check in. I do. Do you silence? I walk back to the car. At home, I sit Lily down at the kitchen table. I make hot chocolate, the kind with marshmallows. Lily, I need you to tell me the truth. Are you safe at Daddy's house? She nods. Does anyone hurt you? No. Does anyone say mean things to you? She looks down, baby. You can tell me. Her voice is barely a whisper. Vanessa says, I'm too sensitive. When I cry, why do you cry? I miss you. My throat tightens. What does she say when you cry? That I need to grow up. That big girls don't cry for their mommies. I reach across the table, take her hands. Lily, listen to me. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to miss me. That doesn't make you a baby. That makes you human. She nods. A tear slides down her cheek. Is there anything else? She hesitates. It's okay. Can I show you something? She gets up, goes to her backpack, pulls out a purple folder. Inside are drawings, at least a dozen, every single one is the same. Marcus, Vanessa, Lily, my family. I'm not in any of them. Vanessa has us do art time, Lily says quietly. She says it's important to draw, the people we're grateful for, and she tells you to draw this. Lily nods. She says it's good to practice thinking about our real family. Our real family. I stand up, walk to the counter, grip the edge, Mommy. I turn around, smile. I'm okay, baby. Thank you for showing me. That night, after Lily is asleep, I go through her backpack, not just the folder, everything. I find a note in Vanessa's handwriting. Lily remembers strong girls don't whine. You're stronger than you think, V. A photo, printed not digital, of Marcus, Vanessa, and Lily at a park on the back in Vanessa's handwriting. Our little family, 420, a worksheet, the prompt. Who do you live with? Lily's answer in her careful letters. My dad and Vanessa, not I, live with both my parents. Just Marcus and Vanessa. I take photos of everything, every drawing, every note, every worksheet. Then I email Patricia, subject line, evidence of parental alienation. May 10, 9 a.m., Patricia calls me. I got your email. Rachel, this is serious. I know this is textbook alienation. Vanessa is systematically erasing you from Lily's narrative. Can we do something? Yes. I'm filing for an emergency custody evaluation. The court will appoint a guardian ad litem to interview Lily. How long does that take? 2 to 4 weeks for the first interview. That's too long, I know. But it's the process. I close my eyes. Okay, do it. May 12th, Marcus gets the court notice. He calls me furious. You're dragging our daughter into court and protecting our daughter. From what? A woman who loves her from being manipulated. Vanessa hasn't done anything wrong. She's erasing me, Marcus. Look at the drawings, look at the notes. Those are art projects. They're psychological warfare. He hangs up May 20th. The guardian ad litem, a woman named Dr. Lillian Frost, meets with Lily. Am not allowed in the room. I sit in the waiting area of the family court building, drinking bad coffee, staring at the industrial carpet. Jordan sits next to me. She's going to be okay. What if she doesn't tell the truth? What if she's too scared? Then Dr. Frost will see that after 90 minutes, Dr. Frost comes out. Miss Weaver, I'll be submitting my report to the court in 1 week. I can't discuss details, but I will say this. Your daughter is very articulate. I search her face for a sign. Anything, she gives me a small nod. It's enough. May 27, Patricia forwards me Dr. Frost's report. It's 11 pages long. I read it 3 times. Key findings. The child expressed anxiety about returning to her father's residence. The child demonstrated signs of emotional distress when asked about the stepmother figure. The child's drawings and schoolwork suggest possible alienation from the maternal parent, recommendation, temporary modification of custody, pending further evaluation. I sit on my couch and cry, not sad tears. Relief someone believed me. June 3rd, family court. I sit at a table with Patricia. Marcus sits across the aisle with his lawyer. Vanessa is not allowed in the courtroom. Judge Harrison, a woman in her 60s with silver hair and reading glasses, reviews the report. Mr. Weaver, I've read the guardian ad litem's findings. Do you have a response? Marcus, lawyer, stands your honor. My client believes this is a misunderstanding. Miss Taylor has been a positive influence. I didn't ask about Miss Taylor. I asked about the child's welfare. Silence. Judge Harrison looks at me. Miss Weaver, what are you requesting? Patricia stands. Temporary primary custody. Your Honor, with supervised visitation for the father until he completes a co-parenting course. Marcus' jaw tightens. Judge Harrison makes a note. Mr. Weaver, do you love your daughter? Of course, then I suggest you start acting like it. Custody is modified primary residence with the mother. You will have visitation every other weekend, supervised by a court-approved monitor until you complete a 12-week co-parenting program. And Mr. Weaver, yes, Your Honor, Ms. Taylor is not to be present during any exchanges or visitation. Are we clear? Yes, Your Honor. The gavel falls. June 5th, I pick Lily up from school. She climbs into the backseat, backpack over one shoulder. Guess what, baby? What, you're staying with me for a while. Every night she looks at me. Her eyes get wide. Really, really. What about Daddy? You'll still see him, but you'll sleep here. She's quiet for a moment, then she whispers, Can I bring all my stuffed animals home, every single one? That night we make spaghetti with garlic bread and way too much Parmesan. Lily eats 2 plates, Mommy. Yeah, baby. Am glad I'm home. I pull her into my lap, kiss the top of her head, me too. 3 months later, Marcus completes his co-parenting course. The supervised visits become unsupervised. Vanessa and Marcus break up. I don't ask why Lily stops wetting the bed. She gains back the weight she lost. She draws a new picture in art class. Ms. Romero emails it to me. It's our house, 2 people in front, one tall, one small, at the bottom, me and Mommy. I frame it. 6 months later, Lily and I are at the park. Shez on the swings pumping her legs laughing. Jordan sits next to me on the bench. She looks good. She is good, and you, I think about it, am good too. You fought for her. I almost didn't. I almost just accepted it. But you didn't. I watched Lily swing higher, fearless. No, I didn't. If you're watching this and you've ever heard your child say, I don't want to go back, I need you to know this. You're not overreacting. You're not being difficult. You're being a parent. Trust your gut. Document everything. Find people who believe you. Because the most dangerous thing we can do is ignore a child's whisper. Lily whispered, Don't make me go back. And I listened. That's my story. Now I have a question for you. If you could go back and trust your instincts one time you didn't, what would it be? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this story reminded you that children's voices matter, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Check the description for more stories like this from Echo of Justice Stories. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Your gut knows, listen to it.